The Knicks back in town, at home at MSG, man, trying to get off a 3-game skid. Without Jalen Brunson, no Jalen Brunson tonight, nursing a sore right hand. But for Immanuel Quickley, that was no problem because IQ, Immanuel, as the kids call him, was absolutely surgical and went ballistic on these Houston Rockets. A career high 40-piece for IQ. Running and gunning, 9 assists. Julius Randle with chipping was 26. RJ Barrett, 19. Quentin Grimes with an easy 14. And the Knicks bench was able to take care of business in the second half. Knicks steamrolled the Rockets, man, 137 to 115. This is the Rockets team, young team, one of the worst teams in the NBA, coming off of a back-to-back, second night of a back-to-back for them. This is a game you got to go in there and take care of business right away. But it wasn't necessarily the case because despite the Knicks running well on offense, so were the Rockets in the first half. And the Knicks defense, once again, giving you reason to be cautious because they weren't as strong in the point of attack. The pick-and-roll defense wasn't as good, and their rim protection was not as good either. However, things did settle down for the defense, particularly in the third and fourth quarter. I thought Mitchell Robinson did a good job of manning the paint and really enforcing his will out there. He had a couple of signature blocks out there, and things really started tightening up. But I thought it was a tale of two halves. But they did give up 60 points in the first half. Again, game story, no Brunson, sore right hand. It was a game-time decision. They said per MSG on the network, he was ready to go. He wanted to go. I guess they opted to give him another day of rest. Maybe we see him Wednesday against the Heat. But Quickley showing his versatility once again, whether it's reserve or starter. I just saw in Quickley's eyes, it was a sense of urgency. Understanding that this team was in a 3-game losing streak. The whole fallout in Orlando, we won't rehash on that. But I just felt like Quickley showed great poise and maturity, having a sense of urgency like, yo, listen, we got to take this thing over. This is a bad team, and we need to show them that they're bad. And the way he was maneuvering, operating in the pick and roll, passing out of the pick and roll, scoring, whether it's from the mid-range, whether it's driving to the paint, whether it's from beyond the arc, Quickley was absolutely surgical. This was by far one of the best complete games I've ever seen him play. And that's saying a lot because he's had a lot of highlights this year. 40 points, 9 assists from Quick, 5 of 7 from downtown, 14 of 18 from the field. Like I said, this Houston Rockets defense is not good. You had Julius with his typical night. Way to see him bounce back. 26 points, 10 to 19 from the field, 3 of 18 from the field. I thought RJ had some strong moments, particularly in the second quarter. 6 of 12 from the field for RJ. I believe he had about 12 points, 12 of 15 in the first half. 12 of those came in the second half. I mean, in the second quarter, rather. 6 of 12 from the field for RJ. Thought he had a good night. Good to see Grimes really get it popping, especially in the second half. Him and Quickley were playing very well off of each other. I thought Grimes was moving very well off the ball. 6 assists for Quentin Grimes, 9 rebounds, 14 points. He really started to get activated in the second half. And then the bench unit. The bench unit really sealed the deal in that between that third and fourth quarter.
You know it's a good night when Tom Thibodeau doesn't go back to his starters in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
I get it. IQ, RJ got some minutes in the fourth, whatever. He just wanted IQ to go get 40 points, go break your career high, and go rest for the rest of the game.
Right.
But we didn't see Julius at all. As you mentioned, Obi Toppin got his 20 points. This is stuff you want to see, man. You beat a bad team while your point guard is out. Your second star player on the team gets to get some crucial rest right before the playoffs to finish their last leg of the season. And everybody stepped up. As you pointed out, Immanuel Quickley with 40 points, 14 from 18, dude. That is crazy. Talk about being efficient. 5 of 7 from downtown. Wow. He was just on it. You know, I like some of RJ's minutes. It was he had his moments here and there. I thought that second quarter, as he noted, that's when he really got cooking. He had a good like pump, not a pump fake, but he had like a good fake when he drove into the lane with a nice spin move. I like that. from him. But I thought there was good passing throughout most of the night, in all honesty. I thought there was a lot of good passing. The one that really sticks out in my mind is that I think each and every single player got to touch the ball in the fourth quarter. Hartenstein then finds a cutting grinds back door to get the easy finish. And so stuff like that, man, when you can do it against a Houston Rockets team who not good defense, a lot of turnovers, they make poor decisions. You just want to feast. But to start this game, I was a little concerned. I'm not going to lie. They were just letting them hang around. I was like, is this going to be another night where you just play with your food, you don't take care of business, and then we're going to have to hop on here and hear, oh, what is going on with this team? Are they really reeling right before the end of the season? Thankfully, we didn't have to get that. This team decided to come out in the third quarter. They started out hot in the third quarter. After the timeout, Rockets start to come on old groove, but then Quickley was like, let me just turn up real quick and finish the night. And so I thought it was a good game for the Knicks, man. A good way to bounce back. That's what you need. Now you got Miami. You got Cleveland for the rest of the week. It's a good way to start off the week when you got two tough opponents rounding it out.
This was one of them games where I was really expecting the Knicks to win this game. I checked in here and there in the first half, but then in the third quarter, I really started watching, and that's when, we kind of we locked in and got right. So this was just an all-around good team win. I like what I'm seeing from Grimes. He was a little bit more active, as far as making assists and all of that. Wasn't really a great defensive game, but hey, I mean, we playing against the Rockets, just have it all. We went and balled out. So another good win. The Mavericks won. So, that's a good thing because a lot of people was crying about Hicks and all of that. The season is still going on. A few bad games and everybody is just jumping to the worst case scenarios, and it's ridiculous. Like, the Knicks are a up-and-coming good team, and we're going to have growing pains. Things are going to happen. I like that I've seen a little bit more, fluidity between IQ and Randall. It didn't seem like they was holding on to all of the past stuff that happened in the Orlando game. So that's good. That's good team building, and we heading into the playoffs. We got Miami next and then Cleveland. I'm really, really looking forward to this Cleveland game. I'm activated for that one, man. So go Knicks, man. Another good win in the books, and we quieted up some of them narratives, man.
Yes, sir. Good to hear from you, bro.
Hey, what's up, guys? Been a while since I called in, but great win, man. Obviously playing a bad opponent, but get it done, move on, and then the second part of the deal is winning Wednesday. I was really hoping kind of last week that we would get that win down in Miami, so that the Wednesday game wouldn't be so important and be a must-win, but it is a must-win for the tiebreaker purposes. But man, I just want to talk about Isaiah Hartenstein. So. He has been, I have to say, I know Mitch had some key plays tonight, like some key blocks that kind of shifted the momentum in the third quarter, but I think in some ways Hartenstein has been better than Mitch of late. Mitch has kind of been a little bit quiet on the offensive side. I think he's got like 29 points over the last 7 games. Hartenstein just helps. He just makes impacts in different ways, like whether it be just passing or just, keeping loose balls alive or, just doing all the little things, all those intangibles that kind of same way kind of Josh Hart does a lot of little things as well. So I don't know. I just was curious your opinion on that, but I think Hartenstein in some ways, and we'll see it come playoff time, like I wonder if we go to him if he's being more effective, because some games, as we know, Mitch just isn't in the game. Like either he won't be getting lobs or he won't be having an impact. Like we know there was a white European center tonight, so we know he wasn't going to have a good game, and that kind of came to fruition with Şengün. But Hartenstein's just been a really, really, really good kind of unsung player for us, man. Plus 32 tonight. His passing is a thing. I know he doesn't have the best hands, but really proud of him, man.
Tonight,
and lastly, Josh Hart. I want him to be a little bit more aggressive. I know he was 4 for 4 tonight, like typical, really, really solid game. But we're going to need his scoring in the playoffs, man. We're going to need his shooting when things tighten up and it becomes more of a half-court game. So we need him to be more aggressive.
Okay. Appreciate the call, man. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, Bleacher Report app. Tap in, Knicks fan Q&A, man. Come through, support your boy. Al, great show. See you guys Wednesday. Peace.